3,150 to sir. Oh man, it is heavy. 27 kilos. There's a huge gash here, or bump. Hope nothing's damaged. It looks like it didn't make it through. It's just that part. We have our manual. There's some tools we're gonna need for assembly. Paano inaangat to? Ay, angat out of the box to. Ganun. Kaya natin ha. Nope. That's not the way to do it. Yeah, man.
Pa yun, madami kang kailangan ito ililipat mo lang yung upuan mo ng temporary sa kwarto. Tanggalin na nga natin yung upuan, tapos para palawag ka rin.
Bakit? Na iba.
Wala, hindi na nagiging.
Inside the accessory box, we get the parts for our Ace Pro. So, and this is for the spool holder that you can attach to the back. Quality control, some power cords, some more power cords. This, I guess, is a data cord. Nozzle cleaning module. Okay. This is for screws for the filament hub. Lubricant. Okay. I'm not really sure what this is as of the moment. There is a... what is this? This is a spring or a declogger. And the activated carbon for filtering, which we can place on the inside of our Kobra S1. And there is also a USB stick here. There's a filter box towards the back of the Kobra S1, and you can open that up and place your activated carbon, which comes inside the accessory box. Then you can just put it back, put that inside. So this helps filter the air if you're printing with materials such as ABS. You didn't get the Kobra S1 Combo and you didn't get the Ace Pro, or you don't have an Ace Pro, you would need to have this spool holder to hold your spool. Or in my case, I do have the Ace Pro, but I also intend to print it with TPU, which cannot be used with the Ace Pro. So I still need this spool holder. But otherwise, if you are going to be using the Ace Pro exclusively, you don't need to install the spool holder. If you're following along the instruction manual, they would instruct you to insert the data cables first. But since I don't have the Ace Pro on top of this Kobra S1 yet, and I think it's easier to work around not having that the big bulky Ace Pro. So I think it's easier to just install this filament hub first and then insert the cables after. Making sure that it's completely inserted. Once you've inserted the Teflon tube fully, you will now need to reinsert that blue clip. You might need to pull a little bit on that edge part just so that the blue clip goes in. You'll know you did this correctly if the Teflon tube is locked and secure. And then we just need to do it for the rest of the tubes. Finally, we can connect the data cable from the Ace Pro to the back of the printer. We could probably also tidy up some of these wires, so for now I'm just using the zip tie that came with this cable to just shorten it. It comes with two identical cables, one for the Ace Pro and one for the Kobra S1 unit itself, and these are interchangeable and they are completely identical. Naglo-load siya ng ano, spools. That is a very good looking benchy. Some stringing, probably because I haven't dried my filament enough, but other than that, look at that detail, and overhangs are also really, really nice. When you're doing a multicolor print, you will observe that it feeds all of the filaments one by one into the filament hub, and I guess that is to check where all of the filaments are inside the tube, and then it retracts it back just so that all of the filaments are starting from the same position, and then it feeds the right filament, or the filament that it's going to use, into the filament hub. That's what's ultimately going inside the printer. So now it's slowly feeding the red, which is on the fourth position on the Ace Pro multicolor system, and that's what's being fed into the printer right now. It's just measuring things just to make sure that the filament is fed correctly into the extruder.